Hi, my name is Tyrone August, and this is my business idea. Cafe 360, food of the world. Growing up in London, I grew up around friends from different cultures of different countries in the world. We could never decide where to eat because there would always be one who did not like different food. Hence why I came up with the business idea of a restaurant that specializes in food from all over the world. I aim to own one of the most top-rated restaurants within London and eventually the United Kingdom on a larger scale. As there will be a large range of food on offer, I have come up with the smart slogan of food of the world, as this seems fair and logical that there is many food on offer. What is an entrepreneur? An entrepreneur is an individual that puts activities into practice by sorting out a project to take advantages of an opportunity. The entrepreneur may be a property developer, a small businessman, or someone who knows how to turn a fast buck. Kassim 2005. As the dominant figure, they choose how, what, and the aggregate of services available, or in Cafe 360's case, products which will be stocked up on for consumer consumption. The entrepreneur is generally a one and only owner, an accomplice, or the person who possesses the large part of the shares in a joint endeavor. This is how the risk of an entrepreneur comes about. Generally speaking, entrepreneurs are often daring individuals who observe and control the organization's exercise. Entrepreneurship. Factors that inhabit entrepreneurship. Value proposition. Do the products on offer meet the needs of the customer? If not, this can be a weakness because the products will not sell. Customer segments. Narrowing down the target market to serve various groups of customers. This is an opportunity for the organization to meet the needs of all types of customers. Key activities. A checklist of objects that need to be completed in order to progress. According to SWOT, if all objectives are complete, this can be a strength as it will keep the company in succession. Key resources. The key resources are the utensils needed to keep the organization in succession. This consists of human resources, funds, and intellectual assets. Key partners. Key partners include suppliers, outsourcing partners, and partnerships with other big brand organizations. Revenue stream. How and what is needed for the organization to generate revenue through their value proposition. A value proposition is a promised value to be admitted and delivered by the organization. Cost structures. Cost structure is the fixed cost enabled to run the organization and the variable costs that are needed. This is a strength if you work around the fixed cost, but can also be a threat if you have to fork out money on the variable cost. Enterprises. Generally speaking, an enterprise is a business or a company that is established in order to strive and attain wealth. Within the business world, there are numerous enterprises that are owned by hopeful entrepreneurs and that entrepreneurs can embark on with the intention of reaching the end goal to progress, thrive, and produce capital. The standout amongst the world's best business enterprises is the organization Apple. Their smart use of product creation and advertisement and marketing has effectively made a business market where customers flourish from purchasing the most recent phones, laptops, tablets, and computers. To be a successful entrepreneur with a prosperous enterprise, I must be willing to take the risk with Cafe 360, but also have bundles of desire and passion. Why Cafe 360? Well, specializing in traditional food from 5 major continents of the world. This includes Africa, Europe, Asia, the Caribbean, and America. This means that our target audience is broad and easier to find. Clean, calming, modern eating environment. This modern eating environment makes the customers feel comfortable and most likely to come back to the restaurant. We supply kids meals, family meals, pescatarian meals, i.e. fish only meals, and vegetarian meals, so that we appeal to people of any age, any gender, and of any food diet decision. As Cafe's 360 slogan is food of the world, it is based in an area which has a multicultural society. Unique selling point. Our unique selling point is our new vegan range, diabetic food, gluten-free and low-G diet products. This makes us stand out from the other chains as they either have one or two of these food ranges, but we are trying to stock up on 4. Cafe 360 statistics. As we are looking to open our restaurant within London, I have looked at the current statistics for London. According to census, the population in London from 2001 till 2005 has risen from 7,172,036 to 8,036 to 8,673,713. This is a major climb in statistics and will only benefit my restaurant. According to Trust and Institute, the 5 continents that Cafe 360 will specialize in appeal to 91.6% of people living in London. The other 8.4% of the population will hopefully find our dishes equally desirable. Developing a business model. The 4-phase process of developing a business model. First, you must determine your position based on the strategic issues and the business model analysis. Secondly, you must develop a strategy glorifying the objection, the values and the vision. Then, you must put together a plan based on the budget and the organizational goals. Lastly, you must manage the performance by producing progress reviews and regular updates. The utilization of a business model canvas can help you identify and construct an effective business model that relates to your business as an entrepreneur. Business models. A business model can help the entrepreneur to effectively plan out their business, to identify faults within the business and where they need to alter in order to provide the best service they can. I have looked at two business models, GEL factor and SWOT analysis. GEL factor. G stands for great customers, which is constant sales support, meaning that sales support for customers are available 24 hours. The amount of consumers, meaning the amount of consumers we attract, they come back. Simplicity of finding customers, and willingness of consumer spending. Are our customers higher class or middle class? Easy sales. Minimal promotions for products means less money spent on advertisement. Consumers are easy to attract, meaning less advertisement is needed for consumers to come back. Products are significant to possible consumers, meaning that products appeal to all consumers. Long life. In the long run, investments. The money required for startup. Ongoing product price. Will the product price stay the same or change? Profit margins from every transaction. The amount of profit I aim to make from transactions and the funds needed to maintain in a business. SWOT analysis. Strength. Fast development, geographical location, great profitability, and partnership with other brand names. These are all strengths which will help my company prosper. Weaknesses. Depending on one and only supplier can be bad. Our local competition and failure to adapt to the changing business world, because the business world changes every day. Opportunities. Future development plans. Involvement in social media and offering in-store Wi-Fi for customers. Further product specialization and more restaurants throughout the United Kingdom. If we do not attend to these opportunities, then we will miss out on a great opportunity. Threats. Our threats are local high reputation restaurants, their exchange rate changing every day, the new trends and cultures, meaning that the new trend might be something that we do not offer, and pressure groups, pressuring us to get from fair trade suppliers. What are the investors looking for and what are they not looking for? The investors are looking for a good reputation, good recognition. Examine all the products cautiously by deciding food portion size. Analyze work costs, wholesale expenses, and work expenses. Healthy, vegetarian, gluten-free but tasty food on offer will boost investors' recognition and help build a reputation for the investors on the business. Usage of the same ingredients in numerous dishes to lower food expenses can make preparation more prompt. What the investors don't want. A total failure in business can cause the investor to have a waste of money on products or services which the business cannot sell to the consumers. Constant change of employers can also be a bad, as it can make investments at risk, as investors are not sure of the funds needed to constantly hire and train new employees. A bad reputation for investing in poor performing businesses and receiving bad recognition for the investments in a business that goes bust. Ethics. As an entrepreneur in the business world, I understand that I will have to abide by the code of ethics. Ethics. These include employee relations. As an entrepreneur, I can ensure that my employee relations stay positive. This means that unpaying overworked employees is never allowed. Food safety. As the trusted food source, Cafe 360 must ensure that food quality is of the highest standard and food hygiene procedures take place within the kitchen. Supplier standard. Supplier standard must be at a satisfactory standard, meaning that the business should know how the suppliers source their livestock and the condition of their products. Public health issues. The consumers have an entitlement to know what they are consuming. This means that no added ingredients should be added without saying. Social enterprise and responsibilities. As an entrepreneur in the business environment, I understand that I will have social responsibilities which I must keep track of. These include trading. Social enterprises generate more than 50% of income through trading activities. Profits. More than 50% of profits should be reinvested into the company for further expansion. Autonomy. Autonomy are social organizations that are independent of the state or the environment. Ownership and control. In an ideal world, social enterprise should be maintained and controlled in the interest of its main objective. Assets and asset lock. A lot of businesses decide to make sure that their assets are legally protected and permanently reserved for the benefit of the society or their environment or their business. Accountability and transparency. Transparency and accountability is important for social business as their best interest is in the environment. I believe that accountable organizations are necessary and recognize that currently there are a number of ways in which a business can protect their social objective. Feasibility. The feasibility study is an investigation of the practicality and likeliness of the idea being a success. Analyzing this process will assist in putting the aim of feasibility study to perception. First, you must evaluate alternatives. Then you must do a pre-feasible study to help sort out relevant business scenarios. Next, you must have a market assessment which will aid you determine whether the products will be a success. The resulting conclusion should outline the different scenarios in which the analysis of the strengths and weaknesses. Self-assessment. The entrepreneurial self-assessment test can help you gain an insight as to whether you can build a natural entrepreneur. You can build to be a natural entrepreneur, or whether you need to change your ways in order to success as an entrepreneur world. By examining my correct and wrong answers, I came up with the conclusion that I am ready to own a successful business. Applying the essential skills along with my natural abilities, I should soon have a prosperous business. I plan to also develop my business as you can only improve and get smart with experience. My self-assessment came up 77% out of 100. That is, 17 out of 22 corrections aren't answered correctly. This is the third most popular character amongst those people who have participated. Thank you for listening, and these are my references.